What are you doing when the weather turns ugly on summer days and you can't enjoy being outside? Most people binge watch their favorite TV shows, but not gardeners. We have to preserve our harvest. This is the time of the year when our hard work is starting to pay off and our vegetables are producing a lot, like abundance of stuff. It's great to enjoy our fruits and veggies fresh, right from the garden, but there is only so much we can eat, and it's a good opportunity to preserve what we're harvesting now in the summer for those winter months. I don't know about you, but I'm very happy and excited to go on a cold winter day into my pantry, like in January or February, and pick a jar of a tomato sauce or jam or something else, pickles, and enjoy it. And knowing that I made it. It's my product. There is nothing better than your own canned goods. So today I'll share with you a few recipes that I have made in the past few days. And the first one is pickled grapevine leaves that you can use to make dolma. So I had some grapevines breaking down, so I had to pick the leaves off of it so they don't go to waste, and I blanched them in hot water for about a minute, and then I put them into ice cold water. This is to maintain the color, and as you can see, it has this nice hockey color. Also, blanching makes them more soft and pliable. Then you drain the leaves, let them dry a bit, and you stack them by size into 5 to 7 leaves together, and then you roll them up into a cigarette looking thing so they can fit into a jar. So this is how I do it. Maybe there are different techniques, but this is how I like doing it. And it's pretty easy. You just roll it up together into a cigar and put it in a jar. And I'm using pint jars, and I can fit 4 to 5 rolls. So if you count, it'll be 5 times 7, like up to 35 leaves. Maybe 30, depending on a jar. And this is perfectly enough for my family to make one recipe of dolma. If you have bigger families, then make bigger jars. Then I pour hot brine liquid into jars, and this is a trick my mom taught me. If you're pouring something hot into glass jars, to prevent them from breaking, you put knives under the jars. I don't know the science behind it, but it works. The brining liquid I'm using is water with 2% salt, and 1/5 of the volume is vinegar. So if you have 4 quarts of water, then you need 1 quart of vinegar, 1/5 of the volume, which is 20%. This formula allows you to calculate exactly what you need depending on what you have, and it makes the pH safe for canning. The next thing I'll be canning is unripe grapes. And unripe grapes are widely used in Persia, which is Iran. Iranians add them to their meat and vegetable stews, and it's an amazing thing. I love making my Persian food with unripe grapes. So the solution I'm using here is just half water, half vinegar with a pinch of salt. This is a really simple brining solution. And of course, some of the unripe grapes I put in Ziploc bags and I froze them because it's an easy way to preserve. So if you don't want to do canning, then you can just freeze on whatever you have growing in your garden. Next, I'm pickling some tomatoes and peppers. I love pickled tomatoes. I've had them since my childhood. It's a very popular side dish in Ukraine. The same way people eat cucumber pickles, we eat tomatoes, and they're delicious. I love them, but I like spicy food too, so I decided to mix them up, the peppers and tomatoes. And these are the things I'm adding for flavoring: bay leaves, black currant leaves, and cherry leaves. And as far as I know, they have tannins which make the whatever you're pickling crispy. This is a family tradition. We've been doing this for years. And also some cloves of garlic. So I always add garlic into my pickles, and one of each leaves, at least one into each jar. And in the bigger jars, I of course put more garlic and more flavoring leaves. And this is how it looks after I pour the pickling liquid. So the pickling liquid is the same proportion as the one I was using for unripe grapes: half water, half vinegar, and then sugar and salt to taste. I can't tell you how much sugar or salt to put. It depends on your taste. Some people like it more sweet and some more salty. And of course, I couldn't fit all of the peppers into my pickling jars, so I decided to make a hot sauce. Since I'm at it, I'm doing all kinds of canning, so why not a hot sauce? And I like making my hot sauce half tomatoes and half peppers. And some of those peppers are hot and some are sweet. I just chop all of them up, put them in blender, and this is how it looks straight from the blender. It's kind of brownish, not red, because some of those peppers were green and some were yellow, and some tomatoes were purple, some yellow, and some red. So this was 3.2 quarts of pepper and tomato blended together, and I added 0.8 quarts of vinegar to make it 4 quarts, and it made it 20% acidity, so it's safe to can. And of course, I also added salt and sugar to taste, and some spices like black pepper, white pepper, and you can do whatever you feel like. You can make it more spicy with some dry powdered peppers. You can flavor it with different spices and make it your own. I like making different flavor hot sauces and experiment, and every time it becomes a different thing. And this is why I love canning, because the results are so different and you can make it whatever you like. So this is how I am canning. I sterilized the jars in my canner, and I poured hot sauce in them, closed them tight, and then I'm going to process it in my canner for 10 minutes. That's enough for my elevation. And I'm sure if you do canning, you know exactly what to do. And if you are new to canning and you don't know how to do it properly, there is a lot of tutorials online. I'm not going to go into great detail because I'm not a master canner, but this is how I do it in my own home for my own family. And I love doing canning. First of all, because I am a gardener and I am growing a lot of different foods in my garden, and this is a great way to preserve it all for winter months. Second, because I know what I put in the jar. Like, I'm not using any crazy preservatives and chemicals. I know that it's all organic, and whatever I'm using, it's all healthy and good for us. So these are the tomatoes and peppers that I pickled. You can see how they changed color a bit, and they kind of floating on the top, but that's okay. It's just because I took it out from the canner basically like 10 minutes ago. It's going to go down eventually. So as you can see, I pickled small cherry tomatoes and yellow pear and purple bumblebees. You can also pickle large tomatoes, but then you'll need larger jars. And this is the tomato hot sauce I had made. It's like half tomatoes and half peppers, and eventually it became like a red-brown color, kind of like a Tabasco color, and it is spicy, not as spicy as Tabasco, but close enough. That's it for now. Let me know in the comments below what you are preserving this summer.